Hello BJD Addicts, back for another video prompt, and that'd be video prompt 40, which is all about telling your flatmates. Now, as you guys know, I have a flatmate just now, and I'm not gonna lie, she wasn't very surprised when I told her about the dolls. She was really supportive. I mean, she bought me my first BGD present for this girl here this Christmas, which I was super happy about, and it's a little book and it's really cute. So she's like mega supportive, and she actually really likes this hobby, and she's really kind of open-minded about it, which is really great. However, you guys may or may not know, depends how long you've been following me or whatever, I might not have mentioned her, but in the past I had a previous flatmate who I had about a year ago while I was still with Emma, and she wasn't so good with it. She thought it was weird, and she thought it was creepy and all that kind of malarkey that you usually get with weird stigma, even though I like sort of sat and talked to her about it and all this kind of stuff. She was just like, oh no, they're just creepy, get away from me. But because I didn't like her very much, it was okay, and I didn't mind. You know, they were at the time they were in my room, so there was nothing she could do about it. Although I did have the occasion where I really wanted to sit outside her door, just staring at it. Don't do that if your flatmate doesn't like them. It was just because I didn't like my flatmate. Anyway, but I mean, the flat that we live in now, like the BGDs sit in the living room, unless you know something sort of happens or whatever. Usually it's if I've got a big party or something and I've got lots of friends coming over, I usually pack them away for that just because I don't want them to get broken. But I mean, everyone in my life actually knows about these dolls now, because it's part of who I am now. I think when you're first starting the hobby, it's a bit more kind of daunting because it's why I wasn't sure if I was going to be staying in the hobby very long. It was a case of I was trying it out to see if I liked it. But I think that the more you get into the hobby and the more it kind of becomes a part of your life, I think that's when it's a lot easier to talk to people about it. I mean, when I first started uni, I didn't speak to my uni friends about it, and it was only one day, well, actually, just this year, actually, just a couple of weeks ago, when I decided to make my own BGD, that because obviously I was doing the research into it, people were going, oh, so what are you doing? And that's when it kind of came about. So if you ever have any doubts about talking to people about it, I would suggest that you sort of bring it up in conversation another way. Don't just go, oh, I collect dolls. More kind of bring it in a roundabout way that you might be working on an art project and you maybe use your doll as part of the set or something like that, something that you're drawing, and then you can kind of bring it in then, so they can kind of see BGDs in a context that they are kind of familiar with, if that makes sense. That would be my advice anyway. But I mean, I'm really glad that Emma's so supportive of my hobby. Like, I could be more happy. But yeah, that's all I've really got to say on the subject. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will chat to you very soon. Bye!